we're on the back of the boat going, wow, it's not as pointy as I thought. Because we thought it was the front. Yeah, now this is the front.
Yeah,
I don't know. Good morning. We always start these in the morning.
Yeah.
We never say good evening. Anyway, as you can see.
Can you see that?
Yeah, we found the USS Alabama, and it is, of all places, in Alabama.
What?
The USS Iowa is in LA because it's hard to get a battleship into Iowa. So this is our third battleship. We've been on the Iowa, we've been on the North Carolina, and now we're on the USS Alabama. So we're going to walk around here. There's also a, well, let me turn around here. There's also a submarine, a Gato class submarine over there that you can go in. And then there's lots of, I don't know if you can see the B-52 over there, but we're going to go check all that out today. But in any case, this is pretty much what we're doing in Alabama because we're only here for 4 days. And this seemed like the coolest thing to do. We're probably going to go get lunch later, get some seafood. They have lots of oysters around here, so. Jen's not into oysters, but I am, and I'm sure she can get something else. We're walking along the side here. It's very, very narrow here. Before, you know, for the foredeck and the aft deck. Jen didn't like it, probably because, you know, it looks like that down there. So she's a little freaked out. Just for record, the USS Iowa, which is in Los Angeles, is much larger than this. The USS North Carolina is a little larger than this. Sorry, you're gonna hear that chirping and clamoring all day. There's a couple of school groups here, and apparently they're unsupervised because they're running around the tower there yelling. So, whatever. All right, now we're going to the pointy end of the ship. Yeah, I was like, wow, you'd think, you know, they look really pointy up front. This one's not. It's really, yeah, maybe because we didn't know which direction we were facing. We made it to the pointy end. It's still not as pointy as you'd think, but it's pretty pointy. Those openings, that's when anchor chains went down. Those are no longer going down, and they have it so your child doesn't, you know, slip through and into the water beneath. You see just the sheer number of guns on this ship. I mean, not the big ones, these. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. So there's 10 of these just right up here on the bow. The ship's bristling with guns of all kinds everywhere to defend against planes and other ships, and it's crazy. Oh, and look, there's tanks down here. Wow. You get a nice view of the tanks up here. We're going to continue walking around the ship, and then we're going to go down into the bowels of the ship. That sounds gross. There's a map back there. The main deck tour includes some of this, but it's also the main deck. But we found the green tour, which goes down below. It goes through the stairs right there. They're not really stairs. They're almost like a ladder. You know, if you've ever watched like movies with guys on ships, you know, they kind of slide down those. We're not going to slide down them. We're going to walk down them. Hopefully I'll get used to this after a while. I'm taller than your average World War II vintage human being, so they didn't build these for luxurious headroom. But when you're tall, like I am, it's bad. These are significantly larger than what we'll find on a submarine, but still you can see that they're not regular sized doors. You have to step up to get through them. I will trip on one of these before we go out, or hit my head, one or the other. Oh, this one's even smaller. All right. Yes, I will definitely hit something on one of these. If you can see back through the grate here, you see let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 high, 4 bunks high. So, yeah, not a lot of privacy.
And if this is anything like the other ships we've been on, it's not even really your rack. You rotate in and out, so someone else sleeps in your rack when you're working, and vice versa. So it's not like you have your own personal space. You do not.
Yeah, there's not enough beds for everyone on the ship. Yeah. I've found my way into the mail room. You can see back here. We found one of these on the North Carolina as well, and we took a picture of it for my dad because he was a postal carrier. So. But yeah, you see little letters back there, packages, and it's a nice little quiet piece of real estate here, away from the kids. Whew, they're crazy. So we're in the warrant officers area. These are their rooms. Right over here is their showers, but we can't go in there. And then up here, I'll show you one of their rooms. Most of them only have a single bunk. This one has 2, so they must be lower ranking officers. You can see the 2 bunks, dressers. They even have their own sink. They do not have their own toilets in here. They have to go down there to the shower and toilet room. As we come up here, we're headed up here to the Marine detachment. This is where the Marines hung out, General Cry. And then this, you probably can't tell. Maybe if I do that, you can see it's round. This is the turret. One of the turrets up front, so it's very huge. You know, because if you didn't know, Marines don't have ships. Marines ride around on Navy ships. They're actually part of the Navy, the Department of the Navy. But you see in here, they have a little display, some old K rations, mortars, grenades, good times. And then in here, sorry, they're playing like an old baseball game on the radio. So, in here they have their racks. I'll turn the camera on for you. That's where the Marines would sleep. They're very short. Those are about 5 feet long, 5.5 feet long. And then, you know, it's the 40s. So there's the butt can right there. Down here there's some more, but if you notice up above me, where is it? Yeah, this hook. They're all over the place. There's hooks all over the ceiling. You know why? They would hang hammocks from there. Crazy. And they're everywhere. I think sometimes the ships would be loaded up with troops. In this case, this might have been where the Marines slept, in hammocks. I don't know. As you might guess, we have a special place in our hearts for Marines because my dad was a Marine and our son was a Marine. Well, they're still Marines, but you know what I mean. They're in the Marines. Again, in here, it's like a storage area. Canteens, mess kits. There's the K rations up there, helmets, blankets. Huh. So here's the laundry for the Marines. Ironing board, the press machine, shirts. They're Marines. They have to look their best all the time. So, just down the hall, between the NCO quarters and the laundry was looked like the tailors. There was a sewing machine and stuff. So, yep. Outside ball 1, we're going downstairs now to continue the tour. I'm gonna hold the camera. Whew. Okay. This is stupid. I should have turned the camera off. I don't think I can do this.
You go out and you come right back.
There we go.
15's this way.
Yes.
Not Mimi. 15's this way.
Okay. That was fun. All right, anyway, we're down in the control center. Got the navigational stuff, typewriters, including cups of coffee. Yeah, all right. So downstairs we showed you the command center.
This is the damage control center.
Damage control. Electronics, desk, typewriters. All essential gear back in the 40s.
Are we going to the engine room?
Oh yeah, now we have to go to the engine room. We're going downstairs again. All right, I made it down the excessively steep stairs right there. I am not 1940 sized. In any case, we're in the engine room. You can probably hear it. I don't think the engines are running. I think they're piping that noise in. Although there could be a generator running to power the ship. I have no idea. I don't know. I thought it'd be bigger. It's a big ship. Oh my gosh. There's like the transmission. I really don't know where we're going here. Oh, there's more engine room downstairs, but we can't go there. I see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, so these are just the tops of the engine. Yeah, I don't know. What is that? A huge turbocharger or something? I have no idea. I don't know. It's very loud down here. I'm going to shoot some B-roll and we'll get it to the when we go up these stairs here. See, you probably can't tell. Those are really steep. Not as steep as those, but they're really steep. We are in the, yes, fire control. We're in the fire control area. You can see there's, well, if you can see through this stuff, all kinds of old computers and machines, switches and knobs and all kinds of stuff. Here, I'll turn the camera around for you. So there's fire control. Wow. Look at all that old-fashioned stuff. Crazy. All right, we obviously found the turret again. I don't know. I lost track. I don't know if we're higher or lower. You remember when we were by the Marines' quarters? We saw the turret, but like I said, I can't remember if we went up a deck or down a deck. I have no idea. We are lost.
Right here, I don't know if you can see down, but this is where they chained all the bombs in. They had these big chains and they were ratcheted.
Why are they so mean to the bombs? What did the bombs ever do? Free the bombs! You see, here's the under the turret. I'm not sure what's going on down there. Oh yeah, I do. I know what's going on. Hold on, I'll turn it around. You see those things down there, right there? Those are where the powder comes rolling out that they then load into this contraption here. Huge pouches of powder, like 18 inches around, 2 feet long. I don't see any. Oh, there's one. Can you see that? Right there. That's gunpowder. Well, it would be. They usually load like 3 of those behind one of those shells, like that one there. And then I think they would lift it up on this lift and load it into the breech and boom. So as I said, not a fun place to work down in there. Probably hot and in the Pacific, humid, terrible. All right, I have to go up these stairs. I am not carrying the camera down. You catch you upstairs. Doctor's office? Typing room? It says corpsman, so must be Navy corpsman's offices typing up reports, maybe?
That's the lab.
An exam room or, oh, the lab, okay.
And then this is the...
Jen's reading the signs,
Yeah.
I'm guessing.
This is the where they fill the prescriptions, the apothecary.
Ooh, the apothecary.
Well, they call it a dispensary, but...
Dispensary, now known as a pharmacy. Apothecary. Did she just say apothecary? Did you read that?
No.
She just came up with apothecary. It's called a pharmacy. Apothecary.
That's what they were called.
Yeah, but like back in the 1800s.
Here's exam room / operating room.
Oh.
Wow.
Wow. Here, I'll turn this around because that's really narrow. So you can see there's the operating table. There's a poor sailor who hurt his arm. And we're going to continue in here. Looks like the sick bay. Unfortunately, it's just a semi-private room. They didn't have a lot of private hospital rooms here, but I don't know what this is. Wow, is this for the really sick patients or what?
Yeah.
Wow, look at that. Breakfast in bed. Wow, you don't need to be begging to get hurt. So you can have breakfast in bed. I don't know what is this. I don't know. I don't see anything that says what this setup is. Is this like where officers get hurt, or is this like really sick patients? Versus this, maybe it's like if you're just wounded, you lay down for a while and recover. I don't know. I don't know. Okay, where are we? Oh, see? Oh, that's right. Yeah, we are down. Well, you're not even down further. Wow. Again, we are lost. I have no idea where we are. What level we're on?
We're following
I have
the
nothing.
green arrows that are taking us.
Yeah, they're just taking us all over. I have no idea where we're going. None. Ooh, isolation ward.
Oh.
So, you know.
The infectious diseases stayed through
Coronavirus,
the
you know,
was
stuff
a really
like that.
bad thing.
Dentist. Yes, they have dentists.
Oh, they have like a patient in there. That's wrong.
Ew. He's infectious. All right. Okay. All right. I'm going to put the camera away for a bit while we figure out where we are. All right, we're in the radio room, as you can see, with all the radios. We're also playing Tokyo Rose over the speaker here. But yeah, that's where all the radios are. Oh, they have fancy typewriters here. That's those old clicky, well, they're still clickety-clack ones, but you know what I mean. All right, we are attempting to finish the green tour. Then we still have to go on the red tour. Then we have to go to the submarine. This will be a long video. Or maybe I'll just edit it. All right, back there was the machine shop. It didn't look that big. I think there might be another one. But anyway, when I was in high school, we had machines that came off ships like this. They might have been this old. And then here, we found the bakery. And I'm gonna walk through here, and you'll see the ovens. Look at all the ovens. Look at all the pizza you can make in here. It's amazing. Whoa. Okay, and there's one of those trippy places. Wasn't a door though. I told you I'd trip at some point. At least I didn't fall down. There's the kitchen. Wow. Complete with sound effects. What do we got today? Crap, more crap, crap. Actually, they probably got fed pretty well on these ships because morale. Cornflakes, this handsome looking young man. The mess hall's down there, or the kitchen, and then here's the mess. See Jen sitting at the table. She's probably World War II size, so. All down here, place you can sit and eat. This room, which is, this is the clothes pressing and stuff for the Navy. Marines had their own, Navy, this is theirs. Interesting. Again, these hooks, they hang hammocks from here when they're carrying troops around. You can see them all back here, all these black, all the way back. So they would fill this with hammocks for sailors to sleep, or maybe, probably troop transport, not everyday sleeping. But what do I know? Oh, we have to go downstairs again. We found the brig. There's a bunch of racks back beyond there, but we found the brig. Say, it's not really luxurious at all.
If you want to know how to make Jenny lose her mind, lock her in a little tiny.
This is the big one. Oh, there, you can see the cot down in that one.
Kids, don't get in trouble when you're on a ship. Yeah. This is no fun.
Yeah, so we're going out of the brig. We've had this, there's like small stores, tailor shop, barbers, this part of the ship. Lots of open areas. Something tells me these might have been full of tables and stuff for people just, sailors just to hang out. But it is funny, they have sound effects. Like at the barbershop, you can hear like clippers going and a little snip, snip, snip. It's weird. Laundry. So you can see all the laundry stuff back there. Who's the laundry guy? He looks pissed. It's like, what's with you guys? I don't care if you said no starch or not. You're getting it. You're in the Navy now. We're gonna go look around. This, I don't know what diminishes, but this is a little low value. So, when we find something interesting, we'll show you. So, I'm sure all of the sailors were cussing the guy that designed the door that you had to step up like that in order to go to the latrine. Or the head. Oh, sorry, we're on a boat, it's a head. But you can see, the head. There it is. There's stalls over on the other side of the wall. Sinks. Yeah, that's gonna be terrible. You gotta go real bad and you gotta go through that door up those steps and stuff. That's terrible. See, look at that. I bet if they found that guy. Anyway, yeah, stalls. Lovely, lovely too. Yeah, there's a big trough. See the trough? Yeah. I bet it smelled lovely in here. Awesome. Okay, now I have to go through this insidious door. Okay. Okay. Oh my God, there's another one? Oh my God. All right, so it's a ship store. You get Butterfingers, Barbasol, palm olive.
A bunch of cigarettes and tobacco
and
products.
Old Spice. Coolers. I bet those are for ice cream. Why? Why? Because this is the best part of the entire ship. The soda fountain. And there's this happy sailor here, ready to serve you up ice cream with how many toppings do they have? I want butterscotch.
Look at the Dr. Pepper too.
Dr. Pepper. Yep, those must be, I bet those are ice cream making machines. That's how you keep them around. There was one of these on the North Carolina too. I don't remember one in the Iowa, but the Iowa wasn't completely open, so. Cool. Sorry for the noise. Sound effects. The galleys behind me there. You can see, there's an example. I kept talking about all the hammocks. There's one that they would hang up. And again, here in the galley, all these hooks are all over the place. That's what they would hang there. Nuts, right? So crazy. Again, here's more. Oh, this is dessert. Ooh. Look at all that. He's serious. He's very serious about his job. Anyway, you see, there's an example of the sound effects. It's funny. That one's very loud. And then in here, canned goods storage. Oh, pork, Spam. Yes.
Butcher shop.
Oh, there's where they butcher all the meat. Oh, and here's the menu. Let's see what they got. Navy bean soup with croutons, grilled liver, something casserole with fried onions, stewed corn, fresh fruit, and taters with gravy, creamed turkey on toast, hot cross buns, yellow cake with chocolate icing. They actually had that back there. They had hot cross buns and yellow cake. Weird.